Hey guys, my name's Elliot Hoffman and today I'm going to give you a tutorial on how to use the map functions in Tableau. So we'll start off by connecting to a file. So we'll click here, More, and I've got this prison statistics here, which I downloaded from ABS and then manually cleaned up myself. So it's nice and neat for us to use. So we have the various different states, a bit of information about the characteristics of the prisoners. So we're just going to make sure that the Tableau has picked up that states is geographical, which we can see it has, and that everything else is numerical, and we can see that that's all okay here. And if that stuff's incorrect, just click on it and you can adjust it using these things here. Okay, so now that we've got the data set in Tableau, we'll get to work. So we'll just click down here, sheet 1, which is our worksheet. Had a few issues there clicking on the worksheet, but that's okay. Okay, and we'll start off with a chloropleth map. So we'll click show me here. And if we just hover over this, we can see that we need one geo dimension and then 0 or 1 measure. So we'll start off with our geo dimension. So we know that our dimensions are here, as it says dimensions, and then our measures can be found here. And geo dimension is going to be a state, so we can tell that from the little icon there. So we'll add in state and we'll just drag that over here into columns. And then for a measure, we'll use the no prior imprisonment percentage. So that can show repeat offenders in prison and might be able to tell us which prison systems are doing the best job of rehabilitating prisoners so that they don't spend more than one sentence in jail. So we'll drag this measure into rows, and you can see it defaults to a bar graph here, so we'll just click show me again, a column graph, sorry, and we'll just click on this, and there you have your chloropleth map. So these maps can be used for all sorts of data, not just state data, but some if you've got postcodes, if you've got longitudes and latitudes, Tableau will pick up all of that stuff. And it's really good because it's easy on the eye. So you can easily see here that Northern Territory have the lowest percentage of no prior imprisonment, which means that most of their prisoners are repeat offenders, which potentially tells you that their rehabilitation system isn't as strong as somewhere like Victoria here, who are on the darker end of the scale. 50% of their prisoners are new inmates, so on their first offence, which indicates that they're doing a better job of rehabilitating potentially. Other things we can do here, so if we want to add labels onto here, you can drag no prior imprisonment onto label here, and there you go. You can see the actual percentage pop up on every state and territory there, and with that there's a few cool functions. If you just click on it, you can go the min and the max, you can select certain ones down here, and if you've got heaps of data, you can click this and then the labels won't actually overlap with each other, which is pretty handy. The other type of map I'll just show you is a dot map. So if we were to click on this, for example, then you can see that all the dots are roughly the same size at the moment. So to fix that up, what we'll do is we'll go size, and then we'll just increase the size a bit, and we can see that ACT and NT are quite small, and then you got Victoria is much bigger there. And the beauty about these sort of maps is that you can actually add a color over the top of it. So if we wanted to throw in, say, Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander prisoner percentage, we can drag this measure over color, and then we get a bit more data shown to us. So we've got now the size is the no prior imprisonment percentage. So you can see that NT is still small and Victoria is still big because Victoria has a lot of fresh prisoners. And then you can also see that Victoria has a very low percentage of Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander prisoners, whereas somewhere like the NT has a much higher percentage of those prisoners, which is likely to do with the population there. So there are a few cool things you can do with maps in Tableau. So any questions, leave them in the comments below, but that's a guide to how to use the two maps in this program for some data. Thanks, guys.